motion to accept the consent agenda and minutes from the last meeting.
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any questions on that? If not, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, well, let's go ahead and just move right into citizens' comments. Aaron, did anybody request to make comments today?
No, not for today's meeting.
Okay. Hearing none, then we will move right into the report of the executive director.
All right.
Aaron?
So update on the 21 work plan. As you know, we requested the redevelopment authority acquire 18 properties on behalf of the land bank. 15 of those have been successfully completed through condemnation. There are 3 properties who have, through the process, appealed to the Commonwealth Court for the decision of the condemnation. So those are still tied up in the courts. Those 3 properties are 2708 Downing, 1615 Parade, and 405, 407 East 7th Street. So we were scheduled to have a hearing this morning on 405 and 1615, but the appeal came late last week after we failed to reach an agreement on a relinquishment of 405 East 7th Street. So they have appealed, so they've been given a date of mid-February by Judge Piccinini to file paperwork with him as needed for the appeal with the Commonwealth Court. So we will wait for Gene to instruct us on where we go from here on those properties. Any questions on that?
Aaron, I have a question.
Oh, Paul.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Paul, go ahead.
1615 Parade, is that on the east side of the street? Yeah, that would be on the east side of the street, correct?
Yeah. Yes, it
I
is.
think I know where that's at. Yeah.
Yeah. It kinda
Okay, I
sits-
know where it's at. Thank you.
Yep. What's that?
Is it by the Annapurna Kitchen or
No, it's by St. Martin Center. I think Dovetail Gallery has a paint building there. It's a residential structure with a large garage in the back, so that are just, been blighted for several years. So,
I don't normally see that many challenges.
well, we
Just
probably, I was thinking, we can probably put a lot to that. Is his first year that Judge Piccinini has presided over the condemnation actions. It's been Judge Dimitrovich for many years. This is his first year, so he's still learning. He did grant some extensions when typically the judge didn't have to grant extensions or a time for us to evaluate properties. So it has kind of pushed it out a little bit longer than it has. And then for whatever reason, these owners, have the means to push this to the Commonwealth Court. So,
So a lot of this is interpretation, maybe an opinion with a different judge
Yes,
being involved.
yes.
Okay.
So, and I can't really give much detail into without Gene here as far as the failed agreement last week, but it came down to they wanted a package deal, and we couldn't provide that.
Maybe we can get that update at the next
Yeah, I'll
meeting,
get a
because
confidential
we're not
update to you.
accustomed to seeing that, and all of a sudden we have a few of these
Yeah.
springing up on us. So.
Yeah, so Judge Piccinini has, I think, through the process, he's still learning. He's still trying to get up to speed on how this whole process works. And then we have unfortunately had, 3 individuals who were present to fight properties that they failed to do anything with over the years.
Okay.
And then on the 2022 work plan, I had last month given you the list of properties that we acquired off the tax sale. We were approached by the Tax Claim Bureau or the Judicial Tax Sale McDonald League to accept the donation of an additional property at 518 East 8th Street. It had caught fire the Sunday prior to the judicial tax sale, so the owner who had bid on the property did not know of that. They ended up bailing on the purchase of that property, so the land bank optioned that one as a means to take it off of the record and eliminate the blight, which has since become an issue for the neighbors and vagrants getting into that property. So we'll be taking care of that as soon as we get title to that property.
Okay.
And that is all I have.
How many were on the 2022
There was 18, and now there's 19 parcels. And that's the tax sale. The 2022 work plan included an additional up to 24 properties for condemnation action, which we have yet to identify with the planning department and code enforcement.
Any discussion on work plans? Paul, any questions or discussion on the work plans?
No, I don't have any. Looks good.
Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to solicitor's report. Oh, I don't see Gene here.
Yeah, I didn't get a report from him, which is unusual for this, so I'm not sure. I know we were scheduled this morning, and that all got canceled last week, and they've been very busy with that. So, but I'll get a report from him and get it out to the board here this week.
Yeah, if there's anything noteworthy, if you can just forward it to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, on to unfinished business and new business.
All right, January serves as our annual meeting, so we have to do the election of officers. Currently, Chris is the chairperson, Deb is the vice chair, Darlene was the secretary, Paul is the treasurer, and Kathy was just a member of the board. Just for clarity, the chairperson under the bylaws is one of the signers of the checks. They also are the signer of the deeds. The treasurer is the number one signer on the checks. The secretary is the signer on, of course, the minutes, along with a witness to all of the deed transfers from the land bank. And the vice chairman is the optional co-signer if the chairman's not available on the checks or the deeds. As is the secretary is the co-person or the treasurer is the co-person on the deeds as a witness if the secretary is not available.
So I guess, do we want to rotate duties? How do we want to approach this?
Chris, I think you're doing a fine job. And
I was afraid it was going to go this direction, and I was trying to...
Chris, if you were...
I mean, I'm okay if we want to...
I would second that nomination.
Well, so, never mind.
You can repeat it, Chris.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I didn't know if we wanted to rotate. Okay, so we have a motion and a second, I guess. All in favor? Of course, I'll abstain.
Aye. Aye.
No one opposed?
Aye.
Are you opposed?
Okay. Okay, well, that happened really fast. So, then I guess I would recommend that we continue to have Deb as vice chair.
I would second that.
Yeah, see how fast that happens? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
And so Darlene was our secretary? I'm sorry.
Yes, Darlene was the secretary.
So we need to, secretary and treasury, okay. To throw you under the bus right away, but...
I would like to sit out
Sure,
and watch how this all unfolds.
sure, and that's understandable.
I would nominate.
So with limited membership here, we're all looking over at you.
Yeah, that's fine
I'll
with
second
me.
you, Kathy.
There you go.
Okay.
That's
All right, all in favor?
fine. Aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay.
Aye.
And then for treasurer,
I think Paul's doing a fine job. I
and
would
Paul is
nominate
doing an
Paul.
absolutely fine
Yes.
job.
Yes. Finances are in order, Paul.
Yep. All right, all in favor?
Okay.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay. That all went very fast.
All right, awesome. And then the only other thing is the 2021 tax sale transactions. I touched on that up in the executive director report about the additional property at 518 East 8th Street. So that was the only update there. Those, they anticipate mid-February. I anticipate probably sometime in March to get the deeds to all those properties.
Okay.
that is all I have.
Well, on to other business. Do you have any other points to make? It's a pretty short meeting this month. If there are no other points, I'd like to welcome our newest member. Floor is yours for a minute or two, if you'd like to.
I'm Rose Sheridan on the school board. I spent my whole life being a employee of the school district, starting out being a teacher and then being an administrator. It's my privilege to be here and to see how government works.
Okay, well, welcome aboard. Happy
Thank
to
you.
have you here. And,
Big shoes to fill. Darlene was excellent.
yep. Any other discussion or questions? I think this is the shortest meeting we have had yet.
I think so.
Yeah. If not, I would move to adjourn.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.